When someone says they live in Westlands, most of us think maybe in an apartment or a duplex. Because as we know it, high-rises have become the identity of Westlands. However, there's the little known to many sides of Westlands, where it's all about greenery, villas, and maisonettes. Stay with us today as we take you through an incredible listing about 700 square meters of space, 5 bedrooms, in a gated community of 15 units to understand why it's only 2 units remaining. Friends and family, welcome to today's episode, and let's get the show started at the front of the property. Within this gated community, you have 15 units, and obviously being a stone throw away from Waiyaki Way, we are constrained on matter space, and therefore it would be a bit hard to see the facade. However, you have coral stone cladding, and you have these steel plates that they have used to cover the aluminium windows to protect them and also to break the monotony of the cladding. Right, yes. Willis? Yes, yes. Yeah. And to this side, you have your parking space that can fit about 3 cars comfortably. But Ray was saying you can squeeze a 4th one. Yeah. I mean, if you have a small car, you can definitely park like 4 of them. But if you have big cars, you can do either 3 or 2 if you want more space between them. Yeah. And to this side, you have your access to the laundry, the staff quarters, and the outdoor bathroom. You can also use it to access the kitchen. And you have this side as your access to the garden, which you're going to see in a few. And you also have your access, or rather your front door entry. Yeah. Yes. And I really like how they were able to create this outdoor access for your garden, so that in case you're hosting in the garden, people don't necessarily have to go through your interior spaces. Yes. I also love how they harmonize both the stone, the steel, and the woodworks in the external facade and also the whole house. Exactly. Yeah. That actually makes me want to go back and talk about your ceiling at the garage, and you can see how they were able, even for the ventilation. Have you noticed how they were able to recess them into the wooden elements, and it looks very seamless and neat. Yes. Yeah. An absolute good job they did. For sure, yeah. And to this side, you can see that they have also recessed your drains. Looks very smart and spectacular. Nothing is within your foot as you walk, yeah? Nothing will knock you. And then you have your entry. It's a pivoted door, quite massive and heavy, and we were looking at it yesterday, and the fabrication of this door is quite a marvel. So you have the wooden elements, the steel elements, and I must say it's a heavy door. It moves with ease, but it is heavy, And even the locking system over here, and even on the door where it locks, you can see you have the steel plate, and then you have the lock recessed to that steel plate. Yes. Yeah. I mean, they are really doing a good job with flashing in everything and make it, have a seamless look. Yeah, including how they did that, the steel all around. If someone actually tries to break this door, I mean, I wish them all the best. If you lose your keys and you don't have an extra key, maybe at your neighbor's, man, you are damned. I don't know how you're going to bring down this. But then again, you have this way, like you can just go around. You can use that as a way to access the glass doors on that side. And you're going to see that in a few. In fact, walk with me inside to your foyer, and they continued seamlessly with the wooden ceiling. Don't mind the dust. It is an ongoing site. They're trying to finish up so that the owners can occupy the spaces. And to this side, you have laminates on the floor, gypsum ceiling, you have dimmable lights, and I think it's always good to have these dimmable lights. Don't you think so, Willis? Yes, it is. I mean, whenever you want to set the mood for, and also when you want to just watch movies and have them dimmed a little bit and not all the way off. It's essential for those purposes. And also, since you have different terms, you have different levels of natural lighting throughout the day. So you can have the lights on to the levels that you want. Yes. Okay, and to this side, you have a garden. An indoor garden is always such a marvel to see in a house, and such a vibrant thing adds life to the house. And this house doesn't only have this one, we'll see another one. What do you think about indoor gardens with this?
I mean, it's amazing. It brings a very zen feeling to the house.
Yeah.
I wish they could add a little bit of a water feature just flowing all the way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will actually even add a soundtrack to your house.
Yes.
It will be amazing to have it.
A lovely one.
Yes.
And even in this case, I hope they somehow try to create maybe I hope they come up with a water feature or something.
Yeah.
Or a fish pond, or
a koi pond.
A koi pond or something. It would be nice just to have something there.
Yeah.
To add water element.
Yeah, into the house.
As you say, the soundtrack.
Yeah.
And to this side, you have your powder section. Powder section is quite deep. We're used to seeing small spaces for powder areas, but this one extends all the way. You have space for your vanity, extending all the way. Then you have the water closet beneath the staircase, very well positioned.
Yes.
And as you come to this side, you have this gas fireplace that separates your living lounge and your dining area, but you come that to later. And notice that you also have sockets within your floor, just in case you have those recliner seats, or maybe you want power access. Sometimes you want to charge your phone, and you can see in this situation, you're not going to have your couches to the wall.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. You need to have somewhere they can pass by.
Exactly.
Yeah, although I feel when having that powder area there, maybe you can put an L separation there.
Yes.
So that it doesn't interfere with the living room and the dining room as well. Yeah, just something more temporary, or something like a feature separation there.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
We are big on powder positioning on this show.
Yeah.
So this one probably for the position of the powder gets maybe a 1.
Yeah.
And you have your TV wall to this side. Notice that they brought in the cladding they have used on your exterior part, or rather the facade part, to your indoors. Looks lovely, and it is like a feature wall to that side.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And then we move on to this side. You have these track lights. Even the track lights are dimmable and lighting up your dining area. Looks like a very lovely place to, especially for your evenings with the gas fire over here. Then you have your color stones brought to this space as well. Looks lovely. Gives you sort of highlights these two spaces.
Yes, absolutely. However, I think instead of track lights here, we'll just have a small chandelier just hanging down. Maybe something like the house in Coast. No, in Coast. Yeah, the one that you toured, Kingswood. That will work here. And also just have the track lights there at the bar. So that
actually that makes a lot of sense. So just reposition that.
Yes.
And those are things that you can change once you move in and you want to play around with the interiors.
Yes, absolutely.
Then you have your bar area, breakfast bar section, as Willis is talking about. We'll come back to that later. And as you come to this side, you have to appreciate all these glass doors that you have, and they also come with the bag nets provided for you, so that you can have the glass doors open even at night. This door opens to the first bedroom, which is the guest bedroom, and this would definitely be your headboard. Don't mind these nails. There was an exhibition that was going on here.
Yes, an art exhibition.
An art exhibition. That's why we have even the red tips.
Yes.
On some of the spaces on the floor, but they're going to redo the walls. And to this side, you have this door opening to the bathroom, and your bathroom comes your vanity section, very well set. I like how they have used a low setting for your vanity. Then you have your water closet, and you have your shower area with a nice rain head and a window to that side. And you also get a very nice niche over here.
Yes.
Very spacious for a niche.
Actually, my highlight of this bathroom is just the tiling that they did.
The tiling in the bathroom looks amazing, gives you a very zen feeling. And also the drains. I'm a lover of linear drains. I think we should do away with all other types of drains.
And just do the linear.
Space.
Yeah.
And also,
I think it is essential that they did the vanity lower because for kids it will be an easy access to them.
For kids, anyone using maybe a wheelchair, this would be very comfortably used. I can see they were minding a lot of people. And as you come back to this space, I didn't talk about the wardrobes. They're very well done. Cabinetry looks amazing. And then you have your glass doors again over here, opening to the garden, so the person using this bedroom doesn't have to go the way back to use the garden. In fact, let's step to the garden. Once you step into the garden space, you get to appreciate the amount of space that you're getting over here. This is quite a lot for this location, considering we are less than 200 meters to Wayakiwe.
Yes, absolutely. Like if you just walk straight, you will go. You will find yourself at Njogona's.
That's the beauty of this place.
Yes,
and to even imagine, I'm trying to picture every time you're at Njogona's. Of course, there are those houses you see at the main road. But you don't expect to be this space to be such a quiet,
quiet, serene environment. I mean, but you also just see the trees here. You can see the houses because it's usually just maisonettes.
And it's amazing that this area, they have it's a gated community, and they have sort of maintained the maisonettes, as you're saying. No flats, no apartments, and I really hope it stays like that for long.
For centuries to come.
For centuries to come. We don't have to have apartments everywhere. Let's remit the apartments down the road. And garden extends to all to that side. You can host quite a party over here, and you can. This is a garden that you're actually going to use, even with your kids. You're going to. This is a usable space, and it's such a marvel to imagine that they were able to give these houses such huge gardens. Okay, coming back inside, you have the bar section that we had talked about earlier, or rather your breakfast bar section. You can have your stools over here, and you can be able to prepare your meals comfortably and have conversations with the people at the dining hall, even at the living space. And I also appreciate how they're able to elevate this space over here just to create that separation for anyone passing on this side. And you have sockets as well on this side. You have your sink over here. It's not a double sink, but it's quite a huge sink. And you also get a dishwasher over here. And did you notice something interesting about this dishwasher? It comes with an extra space over here, which I think is a cool storage space for your soaps and so on. Instead of having them somewhere else, just have them here. So
I mean, that's amazing. That's very thoughtful of them.
I know. This seems like someone who actually uses. It was designed by someone who actually uses a dishwasher.
I can confidently support that.
Exactly. So developers, don't just put a dishwasher. Plan for this as well. Okay. And then moving on to this side, you have more sockets, and you have your burners over here. You have your pot filler, and we had a bit of a debate about the positioning of. It was not even a debate. It was more of a.
We came to a consensus.
We noticed that the person who fitted the pot filler.
And they fitted it to the side instead of somewhat central, so that it can reach all the burners.
So in this case, if you're cooking, you'd have to move your sufuria to this side, so that you can fill it up with water. But anyway, I still appreciate that they put a pot filler. And to this side, you have your fixed appliances, and before we move on to that side, you have this as a coffee station, but you can use it for different stuff. And you also have your side-by-side door fridge, and I think this should be a space rack. A spice rack, sorry. There you go. Okay, and moving on to this side, you have your pantry space, and your pantry space is very nicely done, and this is very good use of space, and the shelving has been done for you, so all you have to do is use it as a storage. You have a vent room over here, and then you have your laundry area, and in the laundry space they have used terrazzo, not just for your floors but all the way to this level for your walls as well.
I think that's a cool thing they did for that, because usually you find it's water interacting with this place, and tiles sometimes they don't age well with
water.
a lot of water.
Yeah,
yes,
for sure.
Yeah, but with terrazzo, it's completely.
You just have to clean this,
Yeah.
and it will look as seamless as day one.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. So it extends to this side. You have a lot of room over here for your washing machines, and to this side you can make this space a service kitchen.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Because you also even have somewhere you can plug your gas.
Yes. Yeah. So you have your gas pipe over there, and I'm assuming this is enough for cooking.
Yeah, it is enough. For a one house meal. Yeah, it is enough.
Yeah.
And also that goes to show you that you don't have to use that sink for all the utensils.
Yeah.
You can also use this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one is mainly for light washing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this is where you do the heavy work. Yeah?
Yes.
Yes. Then you have this door that leads to your staff quarters, and then you also have an outdoor bathroom that is also shared with the staff quarters, and then you can also use that to access the front of your property.
Yes.
And with that, we are done with the ground level. Now let's check the first floor. As you come up the stairs, you have to appreciate the workmanship of the stonework.
Yes.
Look at that, Release.
Yeah, they really did a good job.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that they provided those grooves along the staircase.
Yes.
If you want, you can just put an LED light along the staircase.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it will look lovely at night, light up nicely. Even what they have done with the lighting over here,
Yeah.
I can only imagine how at night it will light up.
Yes.
Yeah. And also like the tone that they went with for the stone looks amazing. And even on this side where you have the garden, but you come back to that later. And to this side, you have your family room. And even within the family room, I am wearing my sunglasses because you have a massive skylight over here, ensuring that you're getting tons of natural lighting in this space.
Yes, absolutely. This is one of my favorite features about this house.
Yeah.
Because if you have a small kid that needs the sunlight, you can just sit with them inside the house so that they can get the sunlight.
Can you imagine? You don't have to go outdoors to get sunshine. You can just sit over here and you're feeling like you're basking outside. Yeah. And then moving on to this side, you have bedroom number 2. Welcome to bedroom number 2. As I mentioned, there was an art exhibition over here, so don't mind the red tape and the nails. And I like that when you walk into this space, you don't walk into your bed space because there's a hidden element over there. You have a headboard over here, and they also provided these reading lights. That's what they call them.
Yes, reading lights.
So in case you want to catch up with a chapter or two, before you sleep, you can do that with those lights. And in this bed, I know Willis would say this is his favorite room because they provide.
Oh yes, because of that. That is. I like to see that feature because if you wanna read your book and you can just put a thin mattress there where you can just stay there. Even if you just want sunlight coming in and just relax in there, get in the air. It's a nice place. I really like it.
And you can even comfortably put a plant over here and to get all the sunshine.
Yes, all the sunshine. It will very much flourish there.
It looks amazing. And again, you're only 200 meters to a airport. The location of this property. When they say location is everything, this is what they meant. Okay, to this side, you have your wardrobes. And again, I also like how they're able to hide this space from the bed space. And then you have your bathroom to this side, and notice the amount of natural lighting you're getting in this bathroom. You can't even compare this with what you had downstairs. There's a lot of light, and that is because you have this skylight. So taking a shower over here and you have the sun on you. How amazing is that?
Amazing. I would actually angle that train head to just face me when I'm standing there.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I don't want it there. I want it here. Or maybe based on the position of the sun during the day, maybe maybe there's a time that it will be on this side. And again, even at night, maybe you can catch the moon, you can catch the stars. It is lovely.
Absolutely.
Exactly. These are some of the things that spice up a home. Tiny things, but they mean so much. And from the second bedroom, we move on to this side. We are back at the common spaces, or rather the family spaces, and you have the garden that you passed by. I had mentioned that you have 2 gardens in this house, and you can see how this garden is flourishing, and that is because it is getting tons of natural lighting, again, courtesy to the skylight.
I mean, when I'm building my house, it will definitely have skylights.
Yes.
Skylights are an essential to a space, just to bring in that heat and also the sunlight.
Exactly. And you don't have to hate light, people. I thought you are not about darkness unless you're eating government money. Welcome to bedroom number 3. And this bedroom is spacious. I would even call it a junior primary bedroom. So this one is almost similar to what you have in the primary bedroom in terms of size. You can have the headboard to this side, again the leading lights, and you have that massive window opening to the front of the property. That is the window that we saw when you're talking about the facade of the property.
Oh yes, the one cladded with steel around it.
And to this side you have this section. It's a small section compared to the other bedroom, but I can see myself sitting over here. And you have this nice corner, sort of like a corner window in a way, opening to the beautiful garden, so you can enjoy. You can imagine how to look when those plants grow, and all you can see from your interiors is the garden. It will be amazing. And it is also shaded from the street level. And to this side you have your closet space, and in terms of closet you get a lot of room over here, and you also get a small window on that side to ensure that you're getting some natural lighting within your closet space. And then you have this door opening to the bathroom. The bathroom also gets that window again. I don't know why they frosted it, but I probably have just allowed it to lighting.
Because no one can actually see you from there.
No one is going to spot you from that angle. What angle will they be using for
them to spot you?
Unless they're trying some Red Bull kind of skydive. I don't know. But I mean, it would be nice to just maximize on all the natural light you can get.
Yes. But from the outside, that is a very good feature for the house. It completes the facade.
For sure it does, especially the way they were able to play around with those steel framing. They really complete the facade. Well, you have your vanity over there, then you have your shower on this side, and they have maintained the green tiles. Can you call that green?
Yes, that is green. Just different shades of green, but it is green.
It looks lovely. I also like the task lighting within the niche. It looks amazing. And from this space we move on back to the bed space and back to the family areas, where we have this door that opens to the primary bedroom, and you walk into your primary bedroom. You have the bed set to this side, that is the headboard, and you have those reading lights. You have massive windows, so you have tons of natural lighting in this space. My goodness, it's even have a corner window to that side. There's a lot of light in this room. So to this side, I'm assuming this is where you'll have your small sitting area, because you have your TV set to this side. It's good to have room within your closet. I mean, your bed space.
I mean, it's amazing to have that, because your primary bedroom needs to feel like a primary bedroom.
Exactly. It does need to feel that way. And do we go to the balcony or do we go to the bathroom?
Let's go to the bathroom first.
To the bathroom. And before we get to the bathroom, we have the closet space. Welcome to the closet space, and this one is huge. So I'm assuming this is his.
And that is
this is hers.
And I'm pretty sure here you can even fit an island.
Yes, you can. There's enough room for an island. And again, if you just want it to be a free space, you can have it like that. But this is a huge space.
I mean, I'd want to utilize that space just to have the jewelry, the undergarments.
Instead of just having it go to waste.
Yes.
It will make sense to have an island over here, and you still be able to move with
Around,
this. Both of you will not even get into each other's way. Yes. And moving on to this side, you have this door opening to the bathroom space, and within your bathroom, you have your shower area on this side, comes with a bench, nice task lighting within the niche. Again, they carried on with the theme of the tiling, and on this other side, you have your double vanity, and really the first thing he commented when he walked in is, why haven't they used
just one complete mirror instead of breaking it into, it doesn't make sense. I mean, it will be easier to have that, and then just have maybe spotlights just facing someone who's be standing there.
Exactly.
Or even just have drop down lights.
Drop down lights. I think those would look amazing over here.
Yes.
And again, you have enough room for all of that. And you have your water closet set to this side. Then you have your tub nicely set by the window, and even the tub gets a niche on that side that comes with task lighting. And for this one, they had to frost it because it's facing the street level.
Yes.
But you can imagine once the trees, because I've noticed that they have planted quite a number of trees by the fence. So when that grows, maybe I would take down a bit of the frosting.
And just have it on the lower level.
Maybe have it on the lower level and have that sun beaming on me.
And also that space on the window, you can use it to hold your drink there whenever you're there.
A drink holder. And again, freestanding tubs will always win.
Absolutely.
And now let's jump to the other side. Back to the bed space. You walk to this side where you have this sliding glass door opening to your balcony space. And in your balcony space, the first thing I noticed is the drain. I love these drains. They look amazing. And I like how they maximize on these drains, because sometimes when you don't do this and it rains heavily, you can have water seeping into your rooms, and you don't want that. Now with these drains, you have sort of countered that problem.
Yes.
And in your balcony space, they have this small lighting. Should I call them skylights? These are skylights.
They're skylights.
They're skylights.
Because they have a glass on top of.
They have a glass on top.
And so if you have your furniture outside here, they don't get rained on.
They're not going to be rained on. Then, this area is nicely done, and you have your garden. This is the same garden that you are seeing from the junior primary bedroom. And also this is to provide you of privacy when you're sitting over here. And I think you can add some more planters to this side. And as I was talking about, when those vegetation grows, the trees, to look much better in terms of giving you privacy when you're using this area.
Absolutely. And then another thing, as they flushed the drainage, they also flushed the aluminium framing
for your doors. Looks amazing. You're big on that. I also like it when we have a seamless level. Okay, with that, we're done with this first floor. Let's check the second floor. Still wearing my sunglasses due to the amount of sunlight you're getting in this space, and this is still a marvel to me, and one of the most beautiful things about this house, and that is how you're able to supply all that sunshine to the garden. That the skylight, that is. And you're commenting about lift access.
I was saying, like, with all that space, if there's need for a lift, you can definitely put one at the bottom garden that comes all the way up,
or the way to this section. Okay, and then you move on to this side. I like the open space over there. You have this access to where they're going to put the tanks, and it's a considerable amount of space as well. I can see myself just walking outside there to catch the sun if there are other people in the other spaces. And to this side, you have your like an extra family lounging area. We'll come back to that. You have this door opening to the 5th bedroom, and you walk in, you have your access to the bathroom with the vanity, your water closet, and the shower area. And then you get your bed space. Also, this one gets the headboard to this side, and gets quite a number of wardrobes on this side. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's so beautiful up here. I can see ABC Place from the bed. How crazy is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have these views, you know, of the city.
Of the city.
Yeah.
And you know, you're seeing trees as well.
Yeah,
Not just seeing
trees.
ABC and concrete.
Yeah.
You're seeing a lot of trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of us in the estates where we live, they have cut down all the trees. Yeah.
I think having trees and greenery is becoming a luxury right now in Nairobi.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Poor planning. Poor
Seeing that we
governance.
have a CC in environments,
Yeah.
who is actually involving himself in stuff that he shouldn't be involving himself in.
I don't even know where is the CAC. I don't know who.
It was more serious, but he has been reshuffled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I heard it's more serious. It is not serious.
It's so serious.
Anyway, welcome to your lounging space.
Yeah.
And you can use this as a gaming room, an entertainment area.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing a football over here.
Yeah.
A pool table. It would be lovely just to play games over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, all this space.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can use it, really.
For sure, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can just chill out over here and enjoy the beautiful views.
Oh,
and
yes.
did you notice that they also added this garden element over here?
Oh yeah, it goes all the way to the other bedroom.
To the and once it grows,
Yeah.
privacy, more beauty for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to this side, you have this door opening to this space. That is just an extra space for you to bask, lounge, and enjoy the beautiful views of Westlands. And as we're checking this house, Ray commented that when people used to say they stay in Westlands, he never imagined this side of Westlands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only think of the apartment sides of Westlands.
And the concrete side of Westlands.
Yeah.
You don't know about the green side
The green
of Westlands.
sides, the maisonettes, and all that thing.
Yeah, but I'm looking up out there and it looks so beautiful, so lovely. Even onto this side where you have towards Wayakiwe, it's
Yes.
so lovely.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful space. Yeah, and any last words for this?
I think for me, I could say you can see the value of what is here.
Yeah.
The build quality, the stonework,
Yeah.
the woodwork,
Yeah.
and also the workmanship that they have implemented in that, including bringing in the natural life inside the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And it's a reason why it has only remained only 2 units. Yeah.
I think the developer has done a very decent job, and for people to buy off plan and for him to deliver, and being a very prime location, it is understandable why you only have 2 units even before they complete the units.
Yeah.
So if you'd be interested in one of those 2 units, give Ray a call. He'll tell you how you can come here and view it for yourself. Bye bye, and see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.